Hej, siemanko, Liskę z tej strony Mes, witam was serdecznie w kolejnym odcinku z gameplayem z trailerem i zaczynamy od Tales of Iron 2, Whiskers of Winter, więc zacznijmy.
Can you truly conquer the darkness?
Yes, my liege.
Returns night after night. The formidable wardens of the north, hailed vanquishers of the dark wings.
Oh, head to the
Feared
darkness.
not. Tirelessly they trained generation after generation, ready for that fateful day when the shadows will reclaim their bloody reign. Alas, we never have as long as we did.
Class. Decapitated.
Son of Eivor, prepare to embark on an epic quest
My
across
son.
the vast realms of the northern wastes to purge your lands of the darkness once and for all. But you won't defeat Count Kazak and his dreaded Sky Scorchers alone. Unite the disparate clans of the realm. Rebuild Winter's Edge
Yes.
to an all
Zjednoczmy klany.
and forge
Klany szczurów muszą zwyciężyć.
Though remember, the stronger the light, the darker the shadow.
Le kameleone. Le rapuchen.
Tales of Iron 2, Whiskers of Winter. Wishlist now.
Nice. Hungry.
So you want to hear about Hangry? Sure. Well, he's a hunter, a loner, probably out there in the marshes right now trying to work off his debt to Chef Gutra. His appetite gets him in places you don't want to be. And those toes might be biting off more than they could chew. Hangry's gotta hunt vicious beasts on dangerous worlds, keep his cravings under control,
Wygląda jak bestia,
and
nie?
get the cargo back here to Gutra's
Z
diner.
X-Menów.
A new spot in our shiny Zeta City. When you are in here, keep a sharp eye on the goons hanging around. They got ways of dealing with troublemakers. So, watch what you eat, if you know what I mean.
Triple I Initiative Showcase. Kill Night. Discovering the devotion update. Shadows of Doubt. Palworld Arena. Let's go. My time at Sandro. Vampire Survivors Operation Guns. Flindler, The Siege of Dawn. To mam takie zestawienie kilku takich teaserów. 33 Immortals. Never Alone 2. Streets of Rogue 2. Death Must Die. Broken Roads. Dyson Sphere Program Rise of the Darkness Fog Stage. Raven's Watch. No, czekamy na 1-0. Cat Quest 3. I Rotator Abyssal Terrors. Wizards of Legend 2. Spoczko. Triple I. Vampire Survivors. Laboratory update.
Our new quadruple A update is our most
We quadruple A.
hyper-realistic
Good one. Good one.
immersive door-opening action. World premiere train mechanics. Genre-defining kart racing. Fully rendered running animations. Laboratory update out now.
Okay. Contra is back. Ale to tam stopiony został. Trailery coming 9th May. Czyli co to jest? Nieźle. 33 Immortals.
33 Immortals is a 33-player co-op action roguelike game, where you pick up your controller and go on epic raids in increasingly difficult regions. Your goal is to fight and survive together with as many players as possible in each region. There are plenty of ways to cooperate, stick together, heal each other, fight together, revive one another. Only together will you eventually unlock the Ascension battle. Then, with your allies, ascend to the region's final arena and challenge that region's massive boss. The first rule to success: bring with you as many players as possible. Lucifer is Inferno's big boss, and he is
To Lucifer? Wygląda trochę jak taki cerber trzygłowy.
fighting together is the key to defeating Lucifer. If there are 33 of you, that will give you the best chance at victory. But don't despair if there are fewer. Fortune favors the bold. Second, avoid his deadly attacks. Frozen Hate, Last Betrayal, and Eternal Sorrow will deal unavoidable, unblockable damage if you're caught in the area of effect. Third, know your weapons. Take advantage of each player's unique skills and weapons to tackle Lucifer's formidable challenges, whether they're his own attacks or those done by his minions. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, stick together and cooperate. Use your co-op powers wisely. Your group's collective strength is essential to defeating our powerful boss and unlocking access to the next region, which will not only feature tougher enemies, but also tougher bosses. More to come on those new regions and bosses real soon.
To również poczekamy aż wyjdzie w wersji pełnej. Necrophosis. Necrophosis. Co to kurde, Skorn 2? Tak trochę wygląda, nie? Mocno niż trochę nawet. Może się wzdrowiali kurde na Skornie, nie? O kurde, co to jest? Spoko. Móżdżek. Oh shit. No, może być spoko, spoko. Necrophosis. Mamy coś takiego? O, sorry, nie tutaj to okienko. Nie mamy tego. Necrophosis, dobra. Cyk, zapisane. Siema Magnum, siemaneczko, siemaneczko. Siemaniero, nie siemaniero, kolejny horrorek. Necrophosis. Lista horrorków jest zacna, bym powiedział. Bardzo zacna. W co grać? Grey Zone Warfare. Jakiś shooter? Zobaczmy. O! To wy Call of Duty? Czy nie? Czy to jest jakiś extraction? O, wygląda nieźle. Więź taktyka warfare, adopt strategic approach, or go loud. O. Operate with the other operators. Or clash with them. Okay. Explore never changing world. A, czyli... O, to jest ekstraktor. Czyli taki ala Tarkov widzę. Yep. Już w sumie jest taka druga gra, która jest na podstawie Tarkowa, przez ten Hamas, który Tarkov tam ostro dygnął. A teraz mamy wysypany gierek na Tarkowo. O, spoko, spoko. Większa konkurencja. Większa konkurencja. Dobrze, dobrze. Sea of Thieves. Pięknie. Fraud Mission 2 Remake. Mechy? Zobaczymy. No, jedynka też jest jakaś streamikowana, no. No, to są RPG, piórówki, mechy, ale dobrze, no, polskie. To jest polskie nawet. Wiesz, żebym się nie spodziewał. Jedynkę też widzę, że zremakeowali. W zeszłym roku wyszła. Może kiedyś się zagramy. No jest to jakiś gorący tytuł na listę, ale... Kto wie? Kto wie? Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Na to czekamy. Wchodzi?
We need to start you
Niby w tym roku,
basics.
ale nie ma konkretnej daty.
I don't really like fighting very much.
Now let's
Angielski
start
zap.
training. Maybe it'll be an actual challenge for me. Impressive.
Alrighty then. Today, I'll be in charge of your training. I'm not gonna go easy on you, Master Roshi.
Now this matchup really takes me back.
Can't let my students surpass me too quickly. What do you think? All my training led to this. I'll show you that I'm no pushover. Lightning surprise!
Okay, let's do this thing, shall we?
Was that believable? Oh man.
Come on, Gohan, take this seriously.
What?
Serious mode.
My lord, might I suggest more training and fewer naps?
All right, fine. I'll dance with you.
Oh my goodness, I wonder how that girl would feel the head!
If I must, I must.
Is that all you can muster?
Broke another toy. Here I go.
Wow, scrumptious! Seriously, I want you to hit me as hard as you can, Trunks.
I'll fight you with
No, to może być zacny tytuł. A my i tak jeszcze musimy nadrobić Kakarota.
Oh, chill out.
Le Kakarot.
Fall back, Trunks. Quickly!
Oh, that's my favorite time waster. Bye-bye.
Not what I was hoping for. Let's have a little fun.
Does human life have no value to you, androids?
No more holding back. Take this.
Take that.
Whoever you are, I'm not letting you ruin what's left of our future.
Okej. No, będzie sporo postaci. Oj, będzie sporo. Killing Floor 3. Killing Floor to jest kołpowe, nie? No, strzelanka kooperacyjna bardzo brutalna. Nieogłoszona jeszcze. Total War Warhammer 3 Thrones of Decoy.
To die is to find eternal sanctuary. Safety from the horrors of this land. But to study death, to know its secrets, is to venture down a path that few dare tread. Atop her blackened tower, the graveyard rose, Elspeth von Draken fights to protect the fallen, driving back the forces of evil. A perennial guardian of the Empire.
Beneath death's shadow, our enemies fall.
Okay. The land beneath us.
Where every move you make could be your last.
Niezłe pikselki.
In this gritty, turn-based roguelike, you'll be diving deep, armed to the teeth. Enemies lurk around every corner, ready to ruin your day. Master their moves to unleash your own brand of justice. You think it's just about moving tiles? Think again, pal. Each direction packs a punch. Quite
Ej, czekaj, tam jest katana jakaś? Czy jakiś
literally.
jest mieczyk? Kurde, fajnie wygląda.
Slicing and dicing
Katana.
with every step. Once you're strapped in every direction, it's decision time. Choose your weapons wisely, upgrade or swap for a shinier arsenal. In the land beneath us, each weapon has unique abilities. Your choice could mean victory or defeat. But worry not, fearless adventurer. You can get some relics to enhance your run too. And just when you thought you had it all figured out, here comes the chip system. String together some moves like a pro and watch those chips deliver the goods. Ever seen a healing chip kick in just when you needed it most? Well, buckle up, because you're about to. And here's the kicker, folks. It's roguelike. So every time you bite the dust, you're back to square one, collecting souls along with new weapons and chips. Just don't forget to harvest those souls and spend them wisely between runs. Don't hesitate to wish
No, wygląda przyjemnie. Taki jestem, jak się faktycznie gra. Może trochę za bardzo pikselowate, ale... Znowu mamy Sea of Thieves. Pirate Emporium update. Emporium. Checkmate. Weapon band. Crimson Crypt. Scrappy Doo. Finally. Okay. Avatar, Frontiers of Pandora.
Since the release of Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, it has been humbling to witness the engagement of our community of players, and listening to your feedback has fueled even further our drive to improve the game. That's why today, I'd like the team to put the spotlight on some of our latest title updates.
We're excited to have introduced a 40 FPS mode, providing smoother gameplay while maintaining high visual quality. This feature will be available if you're using a TV that supports 120 Hz and 4K resolution.
It's now easier to hit the weak points on M-suits, allowing you to stealth around like a predator and take out most of them in one hit. We have increased the time it takes for a unit to call for reinforcements, prioritized the closest, and ensured that only one unit will be making the call.
We noticed that the low and medium combat difficulty settings were quite challenging for a lot of players. So we made some tweaks to make them more accessible, for example, by lowering the damage dealt by enemies.
Not only have we increased the maximum riding speed of the dire horse, but we also made the riding speed be affected depending on what type of material you are riding on. On top of that, players can see animation improvements when riding at various speeds or when using their weapons. In order to make it more convenient to explore upper planes from the back of a dire horse, we made it possible to pick up certain harvestables without dismounting.
Oh.
Using the system interrogation device, or SID for short, is now more intuitive. We have added visual representation of the signal frequency, as well as a prompt feedback on the screen when pressing too hard or too soft. Your Navi senses helps you navigate through the world of Pandora. This has been improved. Harvestable material stats now display all skills and buffs when viewed within the Hunter's Guide and when expecting with your Navi senses. This allows you to plan for the perfect gear.
We introduced some quality of life fixes. For example, by allowing you to access stashed goods from the crafting tables, from the cooking stations, and also from the community baskets. That means you no longer need to move materials from the stash to your inventory in order to use them.
To keep you immersed in the game world, audio logs will now play automatically when you pick them up in the open world.
And when it comes to Apex challenges, which are those mini
Szkoda, że
quests
to nie
that you
dali
complete to unlock
jako
Apex
opcji.
skills, we've also decreased their difficulty
Jak to
by
było w
removing
Horizonie.
or simplifying some of their conditions.
Wolałbym faktycznie, żeby
Our engineers have added support for motion aiming
przycisk,
with dual
który
sense
mogę
controllers.
deaktywować.
After enabling the new setting, players are able to fine-tune their aim with subtle movements of the DualSense controller. And finally, we have implemented a number of additional polish
Haptic
and quality
effects.
of life improvements to various interactions and haptic effects throughout the game.
We remain committed to the game and look forward to delivering to you even more content with our upcoming 2 story packs. Thank you, and see you on Pandora.
Ubisoft Plus. Guardian Quests. Okej. Coś nowego? Karcianka. Okej. Karcianka połączona z elementem RPG-owym. Virgin. Postacie akurat są fajnie zrobione, to muszę przyznać. Okay. Fate of Baldur. Cóż to? Cóż to jest? Zobacz. Jakieś do zbierania minerałów to na pewno. Jakiś survival? Nie, to jest PvE shooter? Serio? To jest Tower Defense, okej. Siema, Eternal, jak tam wczoraj? Ja, spoko, spoko. Spoczko, spoczko było. 22 byłem w chacie. O, przed 21 się urywałem. Arizona Sunshine 2. Wiarkowe. Pomijam fakt, że tylko jedną rundkę na go-kartach zrobiłem, bo się fatalnie czułem po tej pierwszej rundzie. W sumie to w połowie już się tragicznie czułem. Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance. Kto wygrał? Wiesz co? Seba wygrał.
Humanity has been used and discarded by gods and demons alike. Only by eradicating both can an ideal world for humans come to be.
The world's been through worse than this, hasn't it? So I believe in us. And I'll believe in our future.
O, tam ostre zawody były pomiędzy Grzesiem a Sebą. No.
The future of the world is in your hands. So please keep it safe.
Wiesz co? Marcinek na początku w sumie gdzieś dawał czadu, nie? Nie był najgorszy, to na pewno. Wydaje mi się, że gdzieś był po środku. Ale tragedii nie było, Tragedii nie było. Szkoda, że was nie było, nie? Dużo frajdy na pewno byście też mieli. No mówię, ja niestety po pierwszym wyścigu pas musiałem zarobić. Nie było szans. Nie było szans dla mnie. The comma to be in catacomb. To be or not to be? Cthulhu? Tykoma 2B. Okej. Ta gierka trochę mi przypomina The Corpse Party. Star Wars Hunters! Yeah!
Hunters of the Outer Rim, thanks for joining us.
Coming to you from the arena on beautiful Vespara and only on ORSN.
I'm LX1.
And I'm Paz Vega. What a show we've got for you tonight. But first, let's revisit the final moments of last night's match.
We saw the Gundams versus Mudhorns in an epic game of control.
Amara Vex was really looking to settle our score.
Slingshot's the last thing to say.
Łuki!
Oh, that was stupid. Reeve really thought she had Graz where she wanted him.
But Zeta leapt to the rescue of her old friend.
The young Sith was defeated.
And with that, the Mudhorns took the victory. What a match that was!
Co to jest za typ
Looks like the
grywka?
main event is starting live on ORSN.
Let's give a big arena welcome to
The Hunters!
Hunters. The Legend of Heroes Trails Through Daybreak.
I genuinely believe that the more people you know and interact with, the better.
Star Wars Hunters. Well, za typ. Bo to jest ten. Mobilkowa na Switcha, iOS i Android.
Legend of Heroes trails through daybreak. From here, a new trail begins.
New trail? No trail? Hello Infinite. Banished Honor. A to jest do PvP? Chyba tak. PvP. Właśnie, a co tam u ciebie, Etera? Czemu ciebie nie było? Powiadaj, dlaczego? Uff. Guilty Gear Strive. Slayer announcement? Nowa postać?
Oh, how dandy.
My lovely wife is waiting. Let's make this quick. Try to calm down. Stress is bad for the blood. Glad to see you're energetic, just like a youngster should be. Apologies. Can you stand? I should really learn to act my age. I still want a handicap. Good grief. Obstinacy grows into arrogance.
Jezus, to jest wampir? Yep. Chyba tak.
No need to worry. I've gotten good at holding back. By all means, call for help. How many years until our rematch? Well, I'll be waiting patiently.
Okay.
That is bullshit blazing. Still my heart is blazing. If I lose my wish, I don't need a new world under you. We already know the spell.
Luba. Warframe.
At last, esteemed Parvos, tell me what you desire, and we shall furnish you. My desire is well known to you. Assemble what I have designed, and I shall be on my way. Potent weaponry, exquisite anatomy, those are trivial. But temporal manipulation, even the Entrati... The Entrati have violated time, and I have violated them. What shall we name her then? This child of two fathers. Protea.
Protea Prime. Ciekawe, czy to jest, to się, że to jest jakaś maska, czy coś? Ciekawe. Jakaś taka płachta? Batman Arkham Shadow. A, to jest ten nowy Batman, którego niby zapowiadali. A, nie, to jest wiarkowe, okej. Chyba, że... Ja zobaczymy. Batman... Jak się nazywa? Arkham Shadow. Shadow. Nie no, wygląda, że ekskluzywną meta... No dobra, to jest tylko i wyłącznie gierkowe, okej. Musimy sprawdzać, dostaliśmy już informację. Scenes of Solar Empire 2. Tu... O kurde. The Influencer. Egzotyki, nie wiem, czy tam były upgrade'y to, czy... No, dość rozbudowany system. Planety atakują i co, Ibu? Planet idzie niszczyć? O? Missile screen. Spoko wygląda, naprawdę. Ej, no widać, planeta kurde pęka, kurde tam już. Życia już nie ma na tej planecie. Cała wulkaniczna. Grzechy Słonecznego Imperium 2. To jest. To właśnie jest. Apex Legends. Zobaczmy. Co za nowa filmówka.
Every person in every world asks me the same thing.
Who are you?
Well, if you really want to know, for years they raised me to be a killer. And I was the best. But when they betrayed me, I only had one choice. Every person in every world asks me the same thing.
Who are you?
Well, listen carefully. For years, I sought vengeance for those who had been taken from me. Every person in every world asks me the same thing.
Who are you?
Well, Tsaki King Ting. For years, I was a hunter of the old ways. Also, I had a bird. Every person asks me the same thing.
Who are you?
I was a dedicated martial artist, but then I discovered a passion for football.
Who are you?
I was born of stone with tremendous power, fighting to gain immortality.
Who are you?
I was the reigning modern champion.
Who are you?
For years, I was the leader of... Who are you?
Psychopatka.
Who am I? I'm the one who's there at the end. Or am I?
Ooh. Minecraft.
Wonder if there is a place still out there to explore. A place that you can shape somewhere where no one has been before.
Okay.
To all you renegades longing for a distant shore, all you block breakers redesigning and rebuilding, blow it all up, adventurers. Now you can hear them calling the miners and the mobs from the mountains core, finding friends and farming. This is the place, no need to search no more. This is the place, no need to search no more. All those times responding, just making it work with that final tweak. No matter how high you're falling, a bucket will help you land on your feet. Just run around and be free. This is the place, no need to search no more. An endless world to shape and you can make it yours.
Kurde, pierwszy raz widziałem taki trailer od Minecrafta, ale dobra. Pewnie ma mniej ludzi, że mają grających. Starfield, May update. Okay.
Hi, I'm Jess Finster, Community Director at Bethesda, and I'm here today at Bethesda Game Studios to talk to you all about the next update coming to Starfield. The team has been hard at work, so let's go chat with them and see what they've been working on.
No zobaczmy na czym tak opierdzielają się po prostu wręcz, nie?
So with Update 4 on the horizon, what are some of the new features that players have to look forward to?
So we've seen a lot of feedback online that players really want a lot more utility and detail in our surface maps. So we took what's there, we blew it all up, and instead now we have a whole new aesthetic to the surface maps where you can see the terrain, all the detail in the terrain, blocks, all the structures in the loaded zone. It's a lot easier to navigate.
Ale wygląda spoko, jak są znaczniki.
You can see markers for all the shops, the enhanced boutiques, restaurants, you name it, it's all there. It's a lot easier to get around.
Nice.
With Update 4, we're also adding a bunch of gameplay options. So for that, players can really tune their experience how they prefer. We're adjusting things like capacity of vendor credits, the actual carry weight. Additionally, affects to difficulty. So some of those, depending on how you play, you can actually tune to be like space combat more difficult or gun combat less difficult. It's really up to you. And depending on how you balance them, it'll change how you get XP.
That's awesome. So you're really upping the ante for players that want an even bigger challenge.
Yeah, and with that, we actually are adding what's called the extreme difficulty.
Tylko plus 6% to expa? To jest trochę mało.
Attention, especially for the higher level characters.
Ja bym powiedział, nie wiem, 15-20% na najtrudniejszym poziomie trudności. To by było spoko, nie? Ale 6%? Nah, bro.
Yeah, so people love to customize their ships. Like some of the builds out there are just mind-blowing. Some beautiful, beautiful stuff. So now we're turning our attention to the inside of the ships. So we're adding a decorate mode where you can go and fully furnish and customize
Czyli dla ludzi, którzy lubią urządzać.
Decorations, basically everything you can do in outpost mode. We can now do it in the ship and it's saved, and you can do that to your entire fleet. In addition to decorate mode, we're also offering a whole new set of empty habs. So basically, instead of pre-cluttered habs in the ship builder, we'll have a new set where there's no furniture, there's no decoration, nothing. It's a total blank slate, so our players can just kind of fill it up with their own stuff.
To
teraz pokazują tą grafikę, to kurde nie wygląda tak tragicznie, ale...
Yeah, exactly.
New Game Plus. Is there anything being added to this update that helps the players after they've completed the campaign to return to the game?
Yeah, so if you're like me and you find the more you go through the Unity, the more you become the hunter, the one thing I want to do is be able to respec my traits. So we're adding that. So in case you're getting tired of Wanted or want
Okay.
to change your alien DNA, and you really want that new dream home experience, you get to choose that when going through the Unity. In addition, you'll be able to rechange your appearance.
Really living that next second life, huh?
Exactly.
Is there anything else that you guys want to share about this update that players have to look forward to? I mean, you've already shared a lot as it is, but...
We're focusing now on our Xbox Series X players with this update. We're giving them some settings where they can help prioritize between performance or visual. If they choose to prioritize performance, the target FPS will move to 60. And for players that have TVs that support VRR, they'll be able to choose between VRR 40 or VRR 60.
In addition to the new features we just talked about, there are a couple of quality of life updates that we're introducing. One of them is you can now toggle dialogue cameras off. So instead of getting that sort of focus zoom in on whatever NPC you're talking to, it just stays in normal default camera mode. It's a little more immersive that way. Some players may prefer that.
Love it.
In addition to that, we're making the container and barter menus a bit more usable. We've added some tabs along the top, so it's easier to sort of see what container or what inventory you're looking at, whether it's yourself or your ship.
Okay.
And it's just easier to
Spoko.
navigate basically inventory.
Spoko ten
and
quality
management.
of life.
It's a small thing, but it actually, I think, makes it a lot nicer.
Czy to tyle?
So Tim, we just talked to Joe and Isfan a little bit about update 4 and what's coming, but is there anything else that you want to talk about that's down the horizon?
Widać, że
The team is working on our first land.
musiał mieć chyba zapłacone
So
dodatkowo.
you can drive around on planets. Obviously, we're working on more quests and the massive Shattered Space expansion.
That's all very exciting. What about creations? Anything you can share there?
I think we mentioned it earlier this year, but we've sent out our beta toolkit to verified creators, so hopefully more information on that soon.
It's awesome. Thank you so much for your time, Tim.
Hey, no problem, Jess.
That's all we have time for today. Thank you so much for joining us and for your continued feedback. Just a reminder, the update is available on Steam Beta today and will be available on all platforms later this month. So we'll see you in the stars.
Okay. Okay. A planety pewnie jak dalej są puste, tak są puste, no bo w sumie nic nie wspomnieli. Brawlhalla X Star Wars.
May the fourth be with you.
Zoom, zoom. Darth Maul. New map. Okay. Valhalla. Okay. Do. Lego Fortnite X Star Wars. I nowy dąb. To i to je. Lol. Nieźle. Chewbacca będzie? Lol. Helldivers 2. New armor sets. New capes. Pistols. Primary weapons. R61. SMG. Hammer. Nice. Sniper? Nie. Jakiś Profire. Okay. Incendiary impact. Burn, baby, burn. Nice. V-Rising.
Your clan calls for you.
For more blood.
Rise from your crypt.
Conquer the night. Drink of the blood. Rule the world. Nice, 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 nice. Ale ludziska, to by było na dzisiaj to tyle, jeśli chodzi o ten odcinek. Także dzięki wielkie za oglądanie i widzimy się już niedługo kolejny. Trzymajcie się.